friends, I hope everybody had a great weekend. It is already Monday. I tried to shampoo my carpets this weekend with that bad boy and it doesn't work. So I have to figure out if we want to try to fix it or if we want to get rid of it and get a new one, which kind of sucks. But anyway, I realized I've never used Python code on camera. I think I remember why. Sucker's hard to... Oh, it has a mirror. I brought another palette because I seem to have forgotten that it has a mirror. But that's what this bad boy looks like. And she's gorgeous, so I want to use her today. Oh, my head. I have a headache. I have been a very good mom today, though. I got up. My babies are still not sleeping anymore. And we went to the park for a really long time, really long time. And then I came home, and then I speed cleaned, just did like a basic psh. And now I'm doing makeup. But I have a lot of content I want to catch up on today. A lot of people have been posting over the weekend. You guys would not know this, but I did not film for the last couple days because I felt like turds. But now I'm feeling better, so I'm back. Which I suppose is why I stay a couple days pre-filmed. I try to pre-film a couple days. I feel very frantic today. And I don't really know why I feel frantic today because literally I'm just rushing myself. But I need to calm down. I need to take a chill pill. I need my Illuminati. I don't remember what this is, what the scent is, what the flavor is. I don't remember the word. I need to slow down. I need to calm down. It's okay. The world's not on fire. It's okay. This is the first moment I've sat down all day since 5 a.m. and it's 2. So I'm just feeling a little pumped up, I guess is the word. I'm feeling a little, I don't know. Frantic. I'm feeling frantic. I don't know why I closed this palette. I knew I was going to reach for it. Why did I close it? I don't know. Oh, that's a small mirror, but that's a nice mirror. It's like a clear mirror. Still using my Be Gold Deep Bright Drops. Has anybody actually enjoyed using these? I got them in Boxy. Because I know when I was watching everybody's unboxings, lots of people got them. But I haven't heard anybody talk about them. So did we all just Mercari them? Did you all know something I didn't know? Or do you guys think it's doing something fantastic for my skin that I'm just, obviously, ignore my friends. I got anxious this weekend and started picking at them. But, does my skin look brighter? I'm still using my eye cream, and I still have, these dark under eyes, which I think just comes with the territory of having as many kids as I do. I didn't have the highest of all expectations, but I liked the claims, so I'm glad to have gotten it. It was in a Boxy, so I do still think the box is worth it because I did like some of the stuff. Genuinely, I liked some of the stuff that came in it. This was just one of those things where I was like, it was nice to try because it's a luxury skincare brand, but wouldn't purchase it because I don't think it did a whole lot for me. But it was still nice to try it, you know what I mean? This might actually be the quickest video I've ever done because it's a pretty simple look. It's pretty easy to do. There's not much to it. I'm not even gonna use my glitter glue because I don't really need to. Where is my concealer though? I saw it. Oh. It was sitting up like this. It's my Makeup by Mario. In the shade 140. It was sitting up like this rather than down like this. So I was like, where is it? It's gone. So I did not truthfully have the greatest of all weekends. I hope you guys had a better weekend than I did. And I don't understand, mental health journeys are whirlwinds, let me tell you. Because one day you're feeling like, it was last week I was telling my therapist, like, I feel better, like I have never felt better in my life, I feel so good, like, and I mean, I still think that's true. But last weekend I just found myself going back into unhelpful patterns of thinking and unable to shake it, and I was in a slump. I was in a slump all weekend, and I took my kids to like an indoor trampoline park. One of the days I was feeling, you know, really good, like really, you know, and then it just fell apart from there. I'm using my Morphe M456 brush, and I'm not really sure how or why that happened, but it did. And I'm going in with this row. I don't think I really remember how I did this look the first time, but I have a thought. These little Morphe palettes, did I ever tell you guys what this is called? This is Python Code. It's one of the new formulated little cutie pies. I have 2 of them. So I have this one, and then I have the pastel one that Sean got for me. He got them both for me. He actually surprised me with both of them because he's such a babe. And I do like them. I don't know why I don't reach for them more. Well, I have a thought. I think I don't reach for them more because they're small. And you guys know I have a hard time reaching for travel size products and like mini size products organically, just because, I don't know, they're just small, so they get lost in my collection. And I feel like the same is true for this palette. But every time I, you know, thumb through my palettes and just start looking at my collection and just trying to remind myself of what's there, I'm always like, oh wow, I really want to use this one more because it really is gorgeous. I really did like the look I created with this one. And it's an affordable option. Well, Dion made a video, and once again, her point really resonated, where she was talking about what is affordable makeup and how affordable makeup is different for all of us. The way I define affordable makeup is cost per use. So if I'm going to use this product up, does it make more financial sense for me to get, you know, a higher end brand or a drugstore brand? And this isn't like across the board, dare say, because sometimes, you know, drugstore is better than high-end stuff. But in my experience, I have to use a lot more drugstore product to get the same result generally than my higher end products that I reach for. There are exceptions, of course, but that's why I primarily get high-end stuff. Also my skin, when I try to use drugstore like face products, I break out. Or I recently tried to get drugstore lipsticks because the colors were gorgeous, and it was off the recommendation of like a friend who said it was like a perfect dupe for a higher end lipstick that I was eyeing. And I couldn't do the smell. I had to return it. And I don't return makeup. You guys know I don't return makeup. But oh, that one was returned because it was like $15. I think it was it was either L'Oreal or Maybelline. I can't remember exactly which one. But I think I mentioned it on Instagram. If my memory suits me correctly. I'm trying to get my shape. Ooh. Look at my shape today. They're both very pointy. I like it. But look at the quality of Morphe. Like Morphe is a good like eyeshadow brand for me though. I really do like Morphe. But at this point, like their bigger palettes are like $20. Granted, Ulta always has coupons on like drugstore and yada yada yada. But I remember when high-end palettes were like $30. And not like 39 or anything. It was like 30, 34. Now, shoot, if you find anything that doesn't start with a 6 or 10, you're in luck. But yeah, it's just interesting. really like my shapes today. Except for this one's a lot more harsh on the side, but I think that's because I just, you know, put it down and I need to. I'm keeping an eye on my baby because she is still on the go. She's still on the move. We came home and my son was eating pretzels and he just kind of like threw them everywhere. So I'm just making sure that she's not making any suspicious sucking noises that lead me to believe she may have found a hidden pretzel. He also has been hiding food in toys lately, like in excavators. He's been putting like Cheerios and stuff, and I'm like, Evan, you can't do that. We can't do that anymore since he's on the move. But of course he's 2, so just something I have to be mindful of. I'm pretty sure I got them all, but he is squirrely. He does tend to squirrel things, so. You found a book. Oh, she found a book. So today and tomorrow are supposed to be really, really nice, like weather-wise here. I'm sure I look so attractive when I'm like trying to use these palette mirrors. I find myself hearing Dion's voice, like, I'm trying to catch myself and not say her isms, but I find them like slipping out every now and then. So what she says in her intro is, do your makeup, use the tools and techniques to get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. And I love that so much, but I hear it so often because I watch all her stuff all the time. So I was about to say, I'm using my palette mirrors and making weird faces to make sure I get my makeup on in a way I'm satisfied with it. And then I'm like, no, Michelle, that's not your line. Don't say that. But it's just what came to mind. Like, I'm not trying to like plagiarize, but you guys get what I'm saying? Like, that's her thing. That's her thing. I do think it's interesting. So per my therapist's suggestion last week, I've been not making any purchases like on release day, which there's some palettes where I was like, oh man, put them in my calendar, release day, I'm gonna get them. I haven't been doing that. And when I, you know, go about my life and do other things, I realize I forget about the palettes, you guys. I forget about them. I don't even want them anymore. I'm gonna use this little Morphe M321. And since I'm using one of the molten shades, I'm going to spray. And I'm gonna go in with the marbled green and gold molten shadow shade. And I don't remember if I don't think I tapped last time. I think oh, so pretty. Oh. It's just so gorgeous. It's not wham bam in your face like some of my makeup is, but it's just, it's cute. It's cute, it's subtle, it's nice. It's really nice. My friend Erin on Instagram actually told me she got the pastel one because she liked one of my looks so much. Isn't that so sweet? Like, that was just like the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I was like, but then she was talking about how she couldn't get it to be like, I'd have to go back and check her exact message, but she couldn't get it to be very like molten metal-y. And I told her I would try to use mine again and see if I can figure out what I did to get the look the way it was, and I forgot until now, and it's been a couple months. Why is that, you ask? Oh, because I have too much makeup. I can't even use the stuff I like enough because I have too much damn makeup. But I love it all, so I can't get rid of any of it. That's okay. I think I do a fairly good job at rotating things. Like, I know that I'm like, oh my god, it's been months since I've used that, but once I like remember it, I pull it out pretty consistently for a while. So she has a book. Okay. This look is beautiful, you guys. I've been experimenting a little bit with my eyeliner too, and but honestly, do I want to do wings today? I think I might want to do wings just because the shape is so perfect. I don't want to like potentially mess it up. But I've been doing just like top lash, lower lash, and then just like a tiny little itty bitty baby wing. Part of me wants to do it, but no, I'm just gonna do a little wing. We're just gonna do a wing call today because it's just it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I don't want to mess it up. So I'm trying really hard, you guys, not to make any more Ulta purchases until the new year. And I'm trying really, really, really hard to limit my palette purchases to one a month for the remainder of the year. It's always when I like my makeup that my wings turn out really messy and really like, ugh. Like, you couldn't let me just have this one day, could you? This one day of like simple, nice and easy makeup. I say it like it's the eyeliner's fault and not just like me. Anyway, the DD Signature palette got released today. Got like totally like announced. And you guys, I am in love with the color story. I actually like the color story of that one better than the Danessa palette this year. But I'm holding off because I have a sneaking suspicion that Danessa is going to bring back Lightwork 6. I think that she's going to launch 7 like by itself. And then I think she's going to bring 6 back just for like Black Friday, because if you look at her comments on 7, like, oh my god, look at my wings, they're so bad. Everybody's in agreement that like it's nice, but please bring back 6. You guys, my wings aren't even in the right direction. The only place I'm going is to the bus, but like that doesn't mean I want to look like dorky. But the more I touch it, the more messed up it gets. I think I'm just gonna leave it and like look a little dorky. Okay. Oh, which is funny because that's what I wanted to prevent from happening, like by doing wings today and not getting cute. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do do this one. I really want to do where's my purple one? There it is. Or do I want to do my green one? I'm gonna do purple. I'm gonna do my purple Fenty Beauty. What is this? It's like purple stuff. This is gonna be my lower lash line today. I want to do for my inner corner. Do I want to do this? This isn't like... You know what I want to do for my inner corner? I want to do for my inner corner. I used this Quickie stick from Too Faced, the Quickie Queen in Lovestone. Obviously, I did it off camera, but I actually remembered how much I really like it because it's really sparkly. So, Mama! What are you doing, Mama? Put this in my inner corner. This is another thing I just had to have. Just had to have it. And then, how much have I used it, you guys? 3 times. Hi, beautiful girl. I'm using my Tartelette XL Tubing Mascara. I want to love it so much. I want my lashes to look like Kate's lashes. When I wear this. Speaking of Kate, I haven't seen her post lately. I should check in on her. See how she is doing. I do think about you guys, like, often in my day-to-day life. Like, I'll just be cooking or cleaning, and I hope this doesn't sound creepy, because I mean this in the nicest of all ways, but, and, like, the most innocent of all ways, but, like, the things you guys talk about in your Get Ready With Me's, or things I've seen you post about, like, I think about it, and then that makes me think of you guys, and then I'm like, oh, if I haven't talked to you in a while, I probably should reach out, because, like, I know Kate posts, like, several times a week, and I haven't seen her post in a couple weeks, and maybe I'm just, like, imagining that, because my days tend to kind of bleed together. Like, I'll be talking to Sean, and I'm like, oh, the other day, and he's like, that was, like, today, and I'm like, oh, okay. Or, like, I'll be having a conversation with somebody, and then I will just stop replying because I'll get busy, and then I'll pick it up, like, a couple days later, like, as if I didn't just poof for a little bit. But my days are the same. What can I say? But yeah, so I'm not even saying in the new year, because I'm starting this, like, time now. I'm trying to be very, very intentional about what I am purchasing, because, like, I say the same things over and over again, but I really need to just constantly remind myself, because this is a journey, and it's not easy some days, and I do mess up, and I do have temptations, and I do make impulse purchases still, and my goal is never not to buy makeup. That's not my goal. My goal is to be more realistic with myself about what I'm bringing in and how long it's going to take to finish it, and just trying not to be wasteful. I don't want to be wasteful. So that's why I'm saying, like, 1 palette a month I think is reasonable, because I'm not ready to give up Ice Cream Beauty Box yet, so I'm still getting a palette from Ice Cream Beauty Box. My intention there isn't necessarily to, you know, fall in love with every single palette I get, which I know sounds crazy. I would love for that to be the case, but I want to try brands, not just for palettes, but, like, for other things too. I just want to try brands. Not every month is going to be like the Clarity Cosmetics month, where we got to choose Deadly Rose or Bloom. Not only did I love the formula of Clarity Cosmetics, really, but I actually really liked both of the... She's getting frustrated because she can't pick up the mirror thing. It's like a toy mirror. But but she's struggling with it over there. This is pretty. It's light, but it's like fun. Oh, I do like this mascara more now that it's been open longer, I must say. Oh, mama girl, I'm a tired baby. You put me in the weary thing and took me to the park, and then I woke up and I was home again. And then I'm playing on the floor, and then I am a sleepy baby, 'cause I'm teething still. Don't you know you're supposed to... Sorry for your ears. That horrible sound, I'm sure, made everybody mute their devices. Yeah, it's hard work being a baby. I'm glad that as adults we don't remember teething, because that sucks, I'm sure. Like, can you imagine how painful that would be? Which is interesting, because when we're like, you know, bigger kids and we lose our baby teeth and get adult teeth, like, none of my kids have been in like excruciating pain. So I wonder what it is about like cutting baby teeth. Maybe it's because, like, I don't know, maybe you just don't notice it when you're a bit older because you're concerned about like a weird feeling of a wiggly tooth in your mouth. I'm not really sure. Peach Perfect powder. But yeah, I was really dead set on getting the Nevermore palette from Gourmand Girls. Was all about it. Like, had to have it. Like, called Sean a couple times at work about how much I liked it. And then he was like, well, why don't you wait, you know, like, wait till the end of the month, let the other palettes of the month come out. Because I told him that I'm trying to do one palette a month. It's like, wait until the end of the month, see what palettes come out this month, and then make your decision on which one you want to get. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. I haven't thought about that palette in days. So obviously I don't need that one because, like, I haven't even thought about it since then. Like, just poof. And then I was really excited about the Nats Merrick's one. Not because I was really excited about, I mean, I was. Like, don't get me wrong, the colors are beautiful. They're pretty. They're really pretty. But I'm a little disappointed. And I know that you can't please everybody, right? So, like, if she did the palette differently, equally as many people would complain about, no matter what she did, she wouldn't make everyone happy. I feel like I have enough mattes in my collection where no matter how good your mattes are, I just don't care. Like, mattes don't really, like, do it for me. Like, I would rather pay that money for a bunch of shimmers. So, like, Lightwork 6. I just feel like adding mattes decreases the value a little bit, and she didn't decrease the price tag to go with that. And so that was just a little, So again, I was like, I'm probably going to get it because, you know, I want to try the formula, and I like the colors, and I'm still not saying I'm not going to get it. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm not as excited about it as I am the DD Signature palette. But even the DD Signature palette, I was talking to Andy, and Andy is my accountability partner for makeup right now. And they were like, I'm good on it because there's just not enough shimmers for my liking. And I was like, damn, you're right though. Like, there's really not that many shimmers. So I'm like, again, I mean, I like, and these are colorful mattes. These aren't like neutral mattes, right? So it's a little bit different because, like, I don't have those tones or those shades. And I do have a lot of shimmers and a lot of palettes, but I'm like, you know, I don't need to be spending money on just everything that comes out. Like, I have so much beautiful, beautiful makeup and so many beautiful combinations I haven't even, like, thought to try, and just, I have a lot in my collection that is fun, beautiful, valuable, perfect, just perfectly curated for me. Like when I was doing my eyeshadow palette collection video, I was like, I really, really do like all these palettes. Like they are just the perfect curation of palettes for me. And I don't want to just add things to my collection because I can. Because, oh, well, I'm allowing myself to do one palette a month, so therefore I should do a palette a month. Like, I don't want it to be like that. Like, I want to set a realistic goal for myself. So, like, okay, one palette a month, that seems, you know, achievable to me. That seems like I'm not going to feel in a box and try to get out of it without letting myself get crazy. But I don't need to buy a palette a month. If there's no palette out that I absolutely, like, am head over heels for, I don't have to arbitrarily choose one just because I can, you know? So I'm just trying to be really mindful, like, because but again, I don't want to not get it and then be like, oh man, I should have gotten it, like last year's Janessa palette. I'm like, oh man. And maybe I'll hold it in my hands and look at it in person and be like, oh wow, it's so life-changingly delicious, but maybe I won't. I mean, and so I'm not saying I'm not gonna get it. I'm not saying I'm gonna get it. I don't know. Sean thinks that I don't have to get it at launch. And I'm like, but it's gonna sell out. And he's like, no, it's a Christmas palette. Like, it's not gonna sell out until at least January. And he might be right. He might be wrong. I don't know. But I'm nervous to chance it because I'm like, everybody knows how well Lightwork 6 went last year. And so I feel like scalpers and, like, you know, like a lot of people who have it on their wish list are going to tell their loved ones, like, hey, I really, really want this. Please keep an eye out on it because it's going to sell out. Like, nobody thinks it's going to make it to the VIP sale, which is probably true. But what I don't want to happen is I don't want to get Lightwork 7, which in my opinion would be me settling for Lightwork 7. And then Lightwork 6 come out and then me be like, damn it. Like, I mean, I could, like, hold on to it and just not open it, and, like, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll get it, just, like, so it's an option to have it, you know, and then not open it, and then let Sean gift it to me for, oh, what am I doing? I just closed my, well, okay, no, this makes sense, because I have to spray my face. This makes sense. Either let Sean gift it to me for Christmas, or, just sell on Mercari for, like, what I paid for it, and not try to, like, scalper it. But, and I think I could recover losses on it. So, I guess the reasonable thing to do here is get it and then decide not to want it. But then I worry it's gonna come in, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, and then I'm gonna open it, and then, like, damn it. Okay, so I've been doing this highlighter combo lately, Miss Neptune from REM and my Glimmer Pop Glitter Puck, and I've actually really been enjoying that. So I think I am gonna do that today, even though, well, I mean, I have a purple lower lash, so it makes sense. And I'm using purple blush, which actually ends up looking more pink than purple when it's on my face, but I've been highlighting the whole nose lately, and I've been enjoying that. We have these new neighbors. So my neighbors across the street, they are renters. And I only know that because the last renters moved out, like, last summer, and let us borrow their gardening tools before they left, because we need to fix our garden, our yard, really desperately. Anyway, these new ones are young people, but they appear to be childless. But they speed up and down my road, and like I live in an old neighborhood, so like it's full of old people and small children, like not a place where you want to be speeding. Anyway, I just found myself thinking about them the other day, and I was like, oh, those young kids, and I was like, they're probably like older than me. Like I'm about to be 30. But yeah, I'm just like, oh, young kids. And then I'm like, okay, if they're not older than me, they're like my age. I don't need to be calling them kids. Like, what's wrong with me? But that's just like where my mind goes. Like, I know you have kids and then you're just old. Like, you just can't be young anymore because you're old, because you have kids. But like, I just think about people my age like differently. But then when I go to like the school events, I'm like the youngest mom sometimes, and I'm like, I can't win because I don't feel comfortable around either group. I feel like I'm being judged by both groups. I'm using my Divine Rose Pat McGrath lipstick. Like brand freaking new. I got this off of a fellow content creator on Instagram. I bought a bundle and this was in the bundle. So, what do you think? See, it's like different, but it's like, it's pretty, you know? So it's like, why don't I do it more? I don't know. I should. I always tell myself I should. But anyway, oh, my back hurts. I keep wanting to show you guys from my blackout when I fell in the shower last week. I have like this massive bruise up here and then like a smaller one down here. It's definitely not something I should show on YouTube, but I always like, because I just chronically overshare with you guys. I mean, my friends like, look at this big bruise, but no, it's gross. It's gross, and it's not incredibly appropriate to be like, look at this big bruise on my back. But yeah, it just not hurts. It's not pleasant, and try not to get vertigo in the shower because it really sucks. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go and get my life together. Oh, look at that clear bug. Oh. And I will catch you guys same time, same place tomorrow. Take good care of yourself the best way you know how. I know the world's a little crazy right now. And yeah, try to save your money. Be smart. There's so much advertising going on and so much just makeup getting pushed, and just take a breather, take a step back. You might find that you don't even like the stuff. Let me know if I could save you any money, because Dion saved me lots of money as well. All right, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.